Previously, on Daniel's Song Race. You girls need to send songs describing your personality.
This might be it, Paprika.
Paprika. Out of all the personality types, bubbly, cautious, crazy, smooth. I am Paprika.
All I hear is Testy Pussy's grating voice.
The patron saint of desperate cases and lost.
Enough.
Jessica Louise and Elson.
This is how you enter a competition and slay everyone.
I was gasping listening to this. Testy Pussy.
What in the sweet water were you thinking?
Girl, this week was a mess.
Chibukaki. It is really disappointing to see a queen give up before the competition even starts. Jessica Louise and Elson, you are the winner of this week's challenge.
This is the greatest day of my life.
For the first time in Song Race Her Story, there will be a single bottom queen, meaning that in a moment, Chibukaki, you will be singing it against yourself. Chibukaki, sashay away.
I'll leave you all the memories and go. I'm Margot. I'm Margot.
Wow, what a ride. Chibu girl, making history by lip-syncing by herself. And she didn't even turn it. You heard the reaction. Crickets. But that was too close for comfort. Humor, check. But I need to bring these songs. I packed my iTunes. I better get listening. I, Nikita, bring to the challenges.
Well, that was an experience. What are my thoughts on that?
Where's my boot so I can eat a bitch?
Debin, how could you do that to the melanin goddess that y'all put in the bottom? Either give me some good scores or meet me behind Daniel's trailer at 3 a.m. Bish.
Congratulations to Jessica for your win. As soon as I saw you in front of me, I knew that you were a troubled girl. I knew that you had gone through it. I knew that you were somebody in need of help. I hope this victory gives you some of the joy that has been lacking in your life.
This is difficult, sorry.
Who is she? Who is she? Who is she? Where did you find her?
Jessica crying for no reason. You'd think she was competing in Miss Universe for world peace. With her looks, more like Miss Gatorland.
The winner of Daniel's Song Race receives a one-year supply of forum fame and a cash prize of $1 whole Australian dollar.
It's a new day in the workroom for all of us, after Chibu has been eliminated. I can live with being saved the first episode. But this penny needs to make it to the top. I have to come guns blazing. A full frontal penny assault. Cowichin bitches.
I had a dream. Or maybe it wasn't a dream. Some unknown queen came to me and asked me.
Citizens of the United Queendom, get your asses up and make a change. Raise your voices, clench your fists, and make it happen. This is not a drill, I repeat. This is not a drill. Hi there, ladies. This week's Maxi Challenge has to be one of the most important challenges ever pulled off on Daniel's Song Race. You will have to send a song that covers political issues or makes a political statement. This world has a lot of problems, and we need people to solve them fairly and with their hearts. And you know what? This week, we'll have an extra special guest judge. Please welcome former candidate for City Councillor of Aberdeen, Logan Mateshell.
Hello everyone.
Logan, is there anything you can give these queens on their way about politics?
Politics is about showing what you believe in and fighting for it. Going into politics is a really rewarding thing if you do that. As a social democrat, I believe that everyone should be able to live life however they like, no matter who they are. No matter if you're a punk queen who wants to be against the patriarchy or a socialist.
Wow, very important words, Ligamac. Ladies, this week I don't want to see any of you holding back. Good luck, and don't fuck it up. Bye.
So this week we have been asked to choose a song that challenges a political issue or makes a political statement.
So what Shania Twain song are you going to send for this challenge?
Hey girl, not to be messy, but what do you think about almost being in the bottom with Nikita last week?
Girl, it's insulting as hell. She's lucky Miss Daniel was feeling merciful, cause I fear our friend who's friends with someone wanted in Spain could wipe the floor with her in the sing-off. I was hoping she'd learned something from last week, but the Russians gave her a better song than what she actually decided to deliver. Aluna George is so early 2010s. Derogatory.
Oop, well then I guess we will see if Aluna gets to save her this week.
Tess acting like she's the queen of reads, but those quick uninspired one-liners that she probably has written down on her notes app are embarrassing. I bet she reads each line out loud 10 times in private so girl can rehearse before she ultimately embarrasses herself in front of everyone. Stop, you don't eat.
As an H&M retail manager, it is my duty to send an entry which heavily discusses the wrath of capitalism under a post-Jessica winning week 1 society. I think all of the judges are going to love the direction. But first, I should consult my dear friend Jessica to gather her thoughts. Hi babes, what direction do you think you're going to take your entry this week?
I know Debanadare wants an essay with citations, so I have found the perfect piece that highlights upon racial and class issues in a historical context with citations for every single lyric.
Captivating. I've actually found a really great piece that capitalizes, pun intended, on the failings of capitalism in our society and how we must follow a Marxist, bowling alley path forward.
In my head I am thinking to myself, I could sabotage this girl so hard right now. But my heart is filled with nothing but love, warmth and honey, and Megan is my sister in this game. I have her back. Babes, you know Logan Mitchell is the guest judge on this week, right?
Yeah. What about it?
You know, the Logan Mitchell is judging this week, yes.
Darling, the only time I'm on the forum is when classified cat holds me at gunpoint me to log in. Do you think I know, the Logan Mitchell?
Social Democrat, Logan Mitchell.
Social Democrat. You're joking, for fuck's sake.
Social fucking Democrat. You do you girl, but I would suggest you think long and hard before submitting anything critiquing capitalism. He has a history.
A history? Right, this is why I appreciate you. I know you're always looking out for my best interest. Thank you.
Hello ladies, please assemble. Right. To reward you for not giving up and slaying this season, I have decided to change the rules a little bit to your favor. Right next to me is this colorful table of envelopes. In each of these envelopes is a postcard that was received by Yoshi94 at one point in their post-crossing history.
I am so confused.
Each of you is going to pick one of these envelopes at random. What's the point of all of this, you might ask? Here it is. One of the envelopes has a very special postcard that will guarantee you to stay in a competition after you have been eliminated.
Activating X-ray to ensure staying in the competition.
That is right. After you will have lost your sing-off, you will each get to open your envelopes. If you receive a very special postcard, that will mean you are going to stay. What is this special postcard? All I am going to say is mustard eggs. Alright ladies, good luck.
Daniel, can I please talk to you one-on-one for a minute?
Sure you can. Tess, last week, you escaped placing in the bottom because of Chibukaki's sing-off against herself. Do you have what it takes to redeem yourself in this week's challenge?
You best believe I'm coming back with an Omegle-inspired vengeance. Tess T. Pussy doesn't let no one get in her way, but what I wanted to talk to you about is that harlot Debon.
What was that?
You heard me loud and clear. I have complete and utter confidence.
Yeah, I got that. Let's rewind a bit. That harlot Debon.
I just know that no matter how hard I try, no matter how good my runway is, Debin's always going to be that naysayer standing between me and that $1 Australian. Last week you may have seen me in the bottom, but, Debin Aderimi, trust and believe you are, as of right now, public enemy number 1.
All of the judges, myself included, were in agreement that you did not show us your best last week. Debin was not alone in his view.
That's irrelevant. I can take it from Yelena. You? Sure, I guess. But Debin and I go way back. He knows the art that I make. He should know better than to think he can get away with spit-roasting me on television. It felt very much as if it was the P word.
The P word.
Personal.
I can thoroughly assure you, Tess, that all of the judges this season went under strict background checks prior to filming. I have faith in Debin and all of my judges to rank and critique in a fair manner.
I'm not so sure I buy it. I am ready to Lyra Winter my ass down this stage if I have to.
I understand that you are feeling very emotional right now. How about we organize a meeting between you and Debin, face to face, to talk out your differences?
I can agree to that on the condition that there is a security entourage keeping me from turning Debin Aderimi into chicken sashimi faster than Esther Jennifer before, turned into Esther Jennifer after.
That can be arranged.
Hey bestie, how are things going?
I'm so perplexed about that dream. Ooh, never mind. How about you?
I just wanted to ask your opinion on my potential choice for this week since I trust you. I'm thinking about submitting Spitting Off the Edge of the World by Yeah Yeah Yeahs. What thinks you?
I don't see the politics on that one. 4.5 on a message. But the song is a 10-0. A sensible 8.5 overall.
Alright. Thanks. I'm not entirely convinced by Miss Bulgaria's opinion. She seemed to know the song already and might be a bit jealous that I'm sending it. Plus she didn't seem really well. I think she is struggling.
So no offense, and Miss Bulgaria are having a bit of a moment about how each of them did in the challenge, and I am eating this up. Bring out the popcorn because this is delicious.
Welcome back to Daniel's Song Race, Season 9. And a very special welcome to our guest judge this week, Logan Mateshell.
As a social democrat, I say, good evening,
This week, our queens had to come up with songs that covered political topics or made a political statement. Everyone, start your engines, and may the best song win.
Cause I got something to say. I was born free. Born free. I was born free. Born free.
Wenn sich 2019-33 wieder einschleicht, wenn Menschlichkeit und Verstand deiner Wut weicht, besorgt der Bürger, ja, ich besorg's dir auch gleich.
Y'all look scared. Look back, blood on the ground. Look straight, they still shooting. Jump back, still here. Now what that tell you about death? Death ain't shit, you got to.
Dirty bitch, I love to fuck. Treat me like a slut. Little dirty bitch, I love to fuck. Treat me like a slut. Little dirty bitch, I love to fuck. Treat me like a slut. Little dirty bitch, I love to fuck.
I pick up the bones. I pick up the bones. Loba, recojo los huesos. Loba, recojo los huesos. Loba, recojo los huesos. Loba, recojo los huesos. Loba, loba.
Yeah, here's a child of the government.
If you want my blood, oh, you'll be at the front. Oh, if you want my love, oh, we're spinning off the edge of the world. Out in the night, never had no chance.
Is it enough to know what we're fighting for? To know what we're fighting for when we...
Welcome back, my queens. Let's see who of you made a statement, and who sadly lost the vote. If I call your name, you may please step forward. Jessica Louise and Elson. Miss Toxic 3000, Miss Bulgaria, Spaghettina Fagottina Germanata, Lady Westminster, Maxima XCX. You queens represent the tops and bottoms of the week. The rest of you are free to slay another day. You may leave the stage. And now let's hear what the judges have to say, starting with Spaghettina.
Good evening. Very good song with a very relevant message, nothing more to add here. You did what the challenge asked of you and you brought it.
Congratulations on actually making an impression this week. Your song was great and the overt call-outs to different groups of people were very enjoyable.
My. After giving us the hit that is Paprika last week, today you managed to revolutionize yourself into a position of power. A chess piece on the board. Everything here is just perfect. Better than Madonna.
Moving on to Maxima XCX.
Hi judges.
As a social democrat, I like the message on how women shouldn't be ashamed to enjoy sex like they are for most of history. This definitely has a message to it. I think the problem is that it's Kim Petras and it's produced by an abuser, which is hard to get around really, but I still like the political message.
Real recognizes real, and I can recognize that you are a cracked out whore who is here for vibes and drama. I appreciate that, and I am literally ashamed to admit that your song did resonate with me this week. All abuse. I think you should visit a Buddhist temple and repent for a minimum of 8 business days.
Dear Maxima XCX, your entry this week, I would rather not talk about it. I would actually love to time travel to a few minutes ago when I didn't have to endure this sorry excuse of a song. I am absolutely not going to stand for it. First of all, Kim Petras' recent music is absolute shit. Let's be real. She fell off hard. The allegations started seeping in and she started flopping. Coincidence? I think not. Next, her involvement with Dr. Puke. No. I absolutely do not feel comfortable about the fact that he is profiting off a song about being treated like a slut while he sexually assaulted Kesha. Very gross. I absolutely do not think this should be considered a feminist anthem, especially as it was produced by someone who raped a woman. It is very insulting to consider it one, actually. Maxima XCX. Miss Maxima XCX. You are on thin fucking ice. Do not present shit like this to the runway ever again or I will make sure that you get eliminated. No, executed on the spot. Do not piss me off, bitch. Best regards, Yelena Karliasha.
Treat Me Like a Slut by Kim Petras. You know what? Sure. A month and a half ago when I was in this very room listening to all of the songs, I really liked the direction you went for. Very balls to the wall, so to say. I loved it. My boyfriend even played this song for me today. However, my problem is as follows. You claim to be Maxima XCX, but this week you were just a Maxima X. The only difference is being
Devin,
that.
if you have a problem with my store you can always just shop at Lidl.
First, if I were in Lithuania, I would not avoid it, and secondly, the self-checkout is missing. Will you be self-checking out of a Maxima XXX? Or stuck talking to a Lithuanian cashier at a Maxima X? It's your call, babes.
Next up is Ms. Bulgaria.
Hi.
As a social democrat, the message sent by the Queen was great and intense. However, nothing can save this song. It might be a thing that doesn't match my taste, but it just sounds like a random collection of noise.
That's not.
This judge and panel are a bunch of silly gooses. MIA is quintessential Sri Lankan British royalty. This song is so political, like, peak, political. I love the melody, the message, the fact that you provoke my thoughts, my mind, my intellect and my body. Clap clap, my hat goes off to Ms. Bulgaria.
Devin, can you pass me the bottle over there?
The wine bottle. Anytime, babes. Need a shot?
I need a lot more than just a shot. Did it hurt?
What?
When you fell into the pits of hell. Last week, you were the most creative queen in the competition and one of my favorites, but I feel like I've been edged. Your song fits the theme perfectly, so full marks in that regard, but I cannot excuse the choice of song. It's unoriginal, dated, and honestly just feels lazy to me.
Moving on to Lady Westminster.
Lady Westminster, oh mein Gott. I absolutely loved this song. Everything from the singer's raspy voice to the bold message and lyricism, it's thunderful. I love Zapfelstrudel.
I find that those who know how to play the DS game go far in this competition. To me, you're a gamer. Everything here is just spotless, gut-wrenching and raw.
As a social democrat, message on the forum is a really important one. Shows how easy it is to forget and some people allowing ideologies like fascism back in slowly. The song itself fits the message it's trying to portray and does it well.
Your song was the only one this week to truly turn me on. Both the singer's lower register and the way the entire song was a public shaming of an entire nationality went straight to the puss.
Next up, Jessica Louise and Elson.
Hey, last week, Devin asked for citations when you write your essays. Bitch, this week, you gave us both an essay and citations in the form of a song.
You listen to Deben at aremiwiwiblogs.com and I am spellbounded. So many sources, so many citations, I truly am in awe with you. Magnificent. The song is just perfect as well in every way. I would say I'm amazed, but I would be lying. I can't be amazed by you meeting my expectations yet again.
The sleigh was too loud. I swear this season is already turning into the Jessica show, and honey, I am tuning the fuck in. These girls better think of something really quick because you're shaping up to be some really tough competition.
Thank you, judges.
And last but not least, Miss Toxic 3000.
An already used song? Girl, do not piss me off. This is not Daniel's lost and found race.
I feel as if the power of Luna affected you in such a way, similar to how Afterlike has a hook on Megan, that made you lose sense a bit. Very powerful message and song, but sonically, I really wasn't a fan. The production just wasn't up my alley, and the soul that was here just failed to match for me.
This covers a really important issue that's normally ignored by people, so it's important to give this a platform. The song itself is objectively really good. I love it. You feel the anger in it and the message.
Alright, I think we all need to calm down a bit. While you girls unduck backstage, the judges and I will deliberate. You may leave the stage. Now, just between us politicians, what did you think about tonight's performances, starting with Spaghettina?
This issue is very current because of the whole situation in America. The message in the song is quite clear and strong and is portrayed well. However, I think this is an example of me liking the message more than the song itself. I wouldn't listen to the song in my free time.
I will say, I had some issues with the flow of the song between the verses and chorus. It was disjointed.
Maxima XCX.
We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? Learn something from this.
Miss Bulgaria.
I don't really feel like the song lyrics themselves have a strong connection to what it's trying to portray. It could be about anything, really.
I just remembered that I have to go get my booster shot. Thank you, anti-vax queen MIA.
Lady Westminster.
The instrumental outro made me literally transcend. Fantastic work this week.
Maybe it would be good for her to take a break from the competition after, you know.
Jessica Louise and Elson.
I was literally crying, screaming, shitting, and ovulating while listening to your entry this week. I called you mediocre last week, but I am eating my words this week.
I like how every lyric has its meaning. The song itself is amazing. I love it. Unlike the Faber song, this is meant to be listened to, and it's a different approach.
Miss Toxic 3000. Is no one gonna say anything?
Mix and match. Bargain for a $5.
Alright, I think I've made my decision. It's time to bring back the candidates. Welcome back, ladies. I have made some decisions. Spaghettina Faghettina Germanota. You are safe. Please step to the back of the stage. Jessica Louise and Elson. Once again, you have stunned us with your choices and statements. Lady Westminster. This week, you tugged just the right strings, and we loved it. Lady Westminster. Jessica Louise and Elson. My girls, there's been a tie. Congratulations. You were both the winners of this week's challenge.
I mean, obviously. Who else was gonna lead this party to victory? Congratulations, doll. We both deserve it.
You've each won half an Australian dollar, sponsored by the Labour Party of Aberdeen in the name of Logan Mateshell, and half an extra special miso soup flavored Kit Kat that CL found in her suitcase after her last trip to Japan. You may leave the stage. Maxima XCX. This week, you didn't quite give us a treat. I'm sorry, my dear, but you're up for elimination. Miss Bulgaria. Your message was conveyed a little too noisy. Miss Toxic 3000. Your song was great, but we've heard it, and we were bored. Both of you were also up for elimination.
This is xenophobia and Bulgarophobia. And the Hague will hear about this.
3 queens, stand before me. This is your last chance to impress me and save yourselves from elimination. The time has come for you to sing it. For your life. Good luck, and don't fuck it up.
Gloss, drop, top, big, rocks, heels, bitch pose.
Hoe jij ruikt is als thuis. Ik adem je in, ik adem je uit. Wat je zegt maakt niet.
Ladies, I have made my decision. Maxima XCX. Miss Bulgaria. Shantae, you stay. You may join the other girls. Miss Toxic 3000. Your fate now rests in the claws of the crow. You have chosen the red envelope. If you have the postcard with the deviled eggs, you will be safe. Let's see what you got.
According to my calculations, I have the best chances to pick the correct envelope and stay in the competition. It's fucking you, Biljana.
I'm sorry, my dear. Miss Toxic 3000, you have given us a look into your non-binary world, and we can't wait to see where the road goes for you. But for now, sashay away.
010000111110101100101. In other words, bye. I was not programmed well enough to withstand the pressure of this competition. Self-destruction will be initiated. Commencing in 3, 2, 1.